Hi, Assalamualaikum. Miss Farah, I am Fatin Nabila binti Ahmad Zainuddin, metric number 1722656, and today I will present you my presentation with regard to the idea of overcoming aquaphobic. Now let's go to the first slide, which we are going to talk about the definition of the aquaphobic itself. Now, what is actually aquaphobic? Now, aquaphobic is a fear of water. Now, this particular person basically live with a persistent and abnormal amount of fear and anxiety that can prevent that particular person from getting close to the water. Now, aquaphobic is basically a specific phobia. Now, this is an irrational fear that doesn't cause much danger. Now, you may have, or a person may have aquaphobia if they find that any source of water can cause them to have an excessive amount of fear, or we call it anxiety. Now, this can include swimming pool, a large lake, or even a lake, an ocean, or even a bathtub. Now let's talk about on how to overcome a aquaphobic in terms of the symptoms itself. Now those people that are very scared in terms of this water thingy, they would have an immediate feeling of intense fear and anxiety and also panic when they think about water. And when they feel about that matter, when they feel scared or having anxiety about water, they will avoid themselves from getting close to the water. And not just that, the moment when they see the water, they will be very sweating, they would have rapid heartbeat, tight chest, and difficult to breathe. Now, next one, the causes. What caused them to have this kind of things, which is aquaphobic itself? Number first, Number one, they actually undergo this traumatic event during childhood. For example, they have this near drowning. And second one, a person can also be the result of a series of negative experience when it comes to water. Now, this typically happen in childhood situation or in childhood moment, but this is not as severe or as serious as a traumatic experience. Now, let's talk about aquaphobic. How to actually treat this aquaphobic. Now, there are certain treatments, psychotherapy, that can help the patients of aquaphobic. The first one, exposure therapy. Now, what is actually exposure therapy? Exposure therapy is when a person that afraid of water or a person that is having aquaphobic, they expose to water. They gradually expose themselves to water, hence to lessen down the fear and anxiety towards water. That's the first one. The second one is cognitive behavioral therapy, or we call it as CBT. What is actually CBT? It's actually controlling your mind, controlling your character, controlling your whole idea of body to actually accept the water and to correct the mindset that water is not as scary as you think. That's how we tread two alternative exposure therapy as well as cognitive behavioral therapy. Now, last but not least, I would say this one thing that has been said by Paul J. Mayer. Productivity is never an accident. No, it is not. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focus effort. So that's the idea when it comes to threatening or when it comes to reducing the phobia of the water and to actually maintaining a person to get involved to the water and unleashing more of the potential with the water, inshallah. That's all from me. Thank you very much and have a nice day.